Okay, I'm recording for Ma-shi, August 19th, 2010. Could you do me a favor and... This is a set phrase, you want to remember it. Could you do me a favor and... Could you do me a favor and open the window? Could you do me a favor and turn off the air conditioner? I'm a little cold. A flood is a noun. To flood is a verb. There was a flood. The town was flooded. Right? Okay. They are being more careful about their own country. Did you hear about... Did you hear about... This is usually some news. Have you ever heard of... means kita koto aru. A little bit different. Have you ever heard of? Eisei is sanitation. Prime Minister Khan wants to raise the consumption tax to 10%. I almost agree with Khan. Means I don't agree with him. Please remember that almost means not. See my fingers? Are they touching? No. They're almost touching. See? Almost touching. I almost entirely agree with Khan means I mostly agree. Almost all countries have a high consumption tax. The expression, it's difficult for me, is not necessary unless you want to show someone that your opinion is different from their opinion. So, for example, it's difficult for me means it's not difficult for him or her or you. But if you just want to give your opinion, just say, I think it's difficult. I think it's difficult. Yeah, that's a hikaku suru expression, right? It's A-san says, it's easy. B-san, well, it's difficult for me. Please be careful with these three words. We have quit, quite, and quiet. Quit is yameru, quite is kanari. I have been smoking for 6 years. I decided to stop buying cigarettes. I buy a pack of cigarettes every 3 days. The Japanese government will raise the tax on tobacco from 300 yen to 420 yen. That's not true. Actually, the Japanese government will raise the price of tobacco, of one box of tobacco from a pack of cigarettes, yeah. The Japanese government will raise the price on a pack of cigarettes from 300 to 420. The tax, I don't know how much the tax is going to go up. I guess the Japanese government will raise the tax to 120 yen. I don't know how much tax is in... Okay, when you pay for a 300 yen pack of cigarettes, how much is tax? So that's the question. That number plus 120. An issue is a problem. Something to discuss, something we have to discuss. It's an issue. Maybe not a problem, we just have to talk about it and we can understand what to do. Okay. He was stoned to death. He was sentenced to death by stoning is the same thing. The cloudy sky is symbolic of Eastern Europe. I don't like it. I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore. I can't put up with it anymore. I can't tolerate it. I'm out of patience. All of these expressions mean gaman dekinai. Right? Okay. Inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate means something that is not good in this situation. That's inappropriate behavior. That's inappropriate fashion. Or clothing is better, I think. Inappropriate clothing. He wore inappropriate shoes. We went mountain climbing and he wore bowling shoes. That's inappropriate. To misappropriate, appropriate, this is a verb. So remember, on verbs, the ending of ate has an ate sound. Misappropriate means to take something and misuse it. For example, he misappropriated the money. Okay. The politician misappropriated the funds. The word sakeru in English, there are many ways to say this. We have avoid, avert, evade, elude, dodge, and skirt. He eluded the police. He evaded the police. He averted his eyes. He averted danger. There was a flood coming, and before the flood came, he left. He averted danger. The answer eludes me. The answer eluded me. I couldn't find the answer. Politicians love to dodge questions. Calm down. 落ち着いて. Concern is a more formal word for worry, and very useful in a business or formal situation. I'm worried about you could be seen as yokei na osewa. If our relationship is not close and I say I'm worried about you, it might be uncomfortable. But if you say I'm concerned about you, it's more professional. The word content can be pronounced content, like nayo, or content, like happy. Content, I'm happy. Happy, glad, content, pleased, satisfied. 期待する is expect, but in Japanese, this is always something happy. In English, expect is not always happy. If I punch you in the face, we can expect two things. You can expect pain, and I can expect to go to jail. Both of those are bad. I expect it will rain later. Not good. I just think. So, I think this will happen. The word frequently means something that happens often, and the opposite, of course, is infrequently. The verb here is too frequent, and that means to go somewhere often. How often do you frequent that bar? Means how often do you go to that bar? Number 8, habit, nothing special. Good habits, bad habits. Instruct, teach. Instructors are generally physical, like aerobics instructors, yoga instructor. Teachers are usually in the classroom, but you can, general word for instructor, teacher, it's the same, generally speaking. We talked about issue. Issue is something formal issues. He has issues. He has issues means kind of probably psychological problem. He has issues. None, 0. None is patient. Two meanings of patient. Kansha. He's a patient at the hospital. He's a patient here. He's a mental patient. And I ran out of patience. That's nintai. Please be patient. Please wait. Positive has two meanings. One of them is a good attitude. He's a very positive person. Or it means I'm sure. I'm positive. Zittai. I'm sure of my information. I am positive. The word punish is, punish somebody physically, financially, put them in jail. Represent, please look at your notebook. I wrote you a note and represent. Shake, of course, shake. Shake. If you have a cold and nakanaka naorana, you can say, I can't shake this cold. I can't seem to shake this cold. I've been sick forever. Can't seem to shake this cold. Spread. Spread is two things. If you talk about like peanut butter or jelly, that's a spread. To land. Oh, I'm sorry. Land. Spread is also a land. Like he has a big spread in the mountains, meaning he has a lot of land. And spread, the verb, hirogaru. Spread the word. Tell everybody. Stroll is take a walk. A stroller is a little baby cart. A village is a mura, nothing special. For good is permanently. For now is temporarily. Okay, those are your notes. Please watch this video as many times as you have to until you feel comfortable. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.